Let us reverently bow our heads for prayer. Gracious and ever loving Father, we offer our heartfelt gratitude for the gift of this wondrous day, brimming with opportunities for growth and enlightenment. With humility, we entrust today's faculty development program into your compassionate hands. May your divine presence permit every moment of the session. We earnestly wish your blessings upon the speaker that she may be imbued with your boundless wisdom and insight. Shower each participant with receptive hearts and minds, ready to embrace the knowledge shared. Lord, we acknowledge with gratitude the precious privilege of learning. Guide us in utilizing our talent in alignment with your divine will. In the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, we humbly pray. Amen. Welcome you, ma'am. Sir is a sentence incorporating the tools you mentioned uh, in the last session. During your faculty development program, participants were engaged with various innovative tools such as Google Workspace, Jamboard, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, QuickBack, and Manymeter to enhance collaboration, creativity, and interactive learning experiences. It's indeed a special privilege for me to welcome you, ma'am. I welcome Dr.Doreen Robin, the resource person, and I hand over the session, today's session to ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the warm welcome. Uh, shall we start, or we are going to wait for other faculties to join?
Yes, ma'am. I think we can start.
We can start. All right. So I hope as we travel through the time journey, people will be joining. So beautiful. I don't know what's your name, ma'am. I can see
Okay, ma'am.
your name, ma'am.
I'm Dr. Savitri.
Okay.
Belongs to Computer Science and Technology Department.
Okay. I want to give a big round of applause to Savitri, ma'am. I always do a
Ma'am.
clap like this because if I clap like this, it cannot be here. So, how many of you, I told you, right, today's session, I want you all to keep your cameras on, right? Only I can see Savitri ma'am's camera on. Can others keep your cameras on so that
Your friends and colleagues, kindly on your cameras, please.
yeah, thank you so much. I hope I'm audible. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Now you are audible.
Okay, okay. So sometimes if I'm not audible, kindly let me know.
Sure, ma'am.
It automatically. Sometimes it goes down. All right. So thank you so much, WCC, for having invited me back again to the session. I hope even tomorrow you have another session, right? Those who could switch on your cameras, you can switch on your cameras. So it will be good to have a face-to-face interaction with us. All right. So before I start, I know you're all wonderful teachers, right? I want you, each of you, to personally what kind of teacher you are. Like in one word, I want the answers on chat. Maybe you are a hardworking teacher, right? And what kind of teacher or what kind of professor you are. Just that word I need. Answers on chat. What kind of teacher you are. Caring teacher. Thank you, Preeti ma'am. All right. Especially when you take anything sessions online, always ensure excuse me, the participants keep their cameras on so that you, what the time that you invest, it's really good, right? That you can see that they are on with you. Helpful teacher, thank you, Divya ma'am. Charisma, empathetic teacher. Others, excuse me, empathetic. Then knowledgeable, hard working teachers, right? Hardly working teachers, right? Smart working teachers, motivational teachers, right? Knowledgeable teachers, right? Others, just one word, quick, please. Excuse me. We have almost 35 people. Others? Understanding teachers. Thank you, Dr. M. Arul, ma'am. A guide and a mentor, a compassionate teacher. All right. So you have all got, but most of your career, right? Happy to see Cordelia, ma'am. All right. And most of you, it is not repeating. You are unique, right? Each of us are created unique, and the style that you teach, everything is going to be very, very unique, right? Yesterday, we have seen a set of tools. Can you put quickly onto the chat what are the tools that we had seen yesterday? Quick on the chat. I think we've seen less number of tools, but I will be given time for you to work on. Yeah, Quizly, yes, Quizly, ChatGPT, Jamboard, Gemini, Google Slides. All right, Google Gemini. All right, Mentimeter, yes, Menti. Wesley, and so much and so more. And today, again, we are going to explore a set of different kinds of tools, and especially the tools that we have seen. Try to use it in your classrooms. Generally, you can use it not within classrooms. Sometimes when I ask some faculties, they say they don't have smartboard, they don't have internet, but we all have a mobile or at home. You can have like a small evaluation during the sessions, mostly ungraded, so you will be able to get a lot of response from the students, right? So can you enable me to share screen, the organizers, please? Can you enable me to share screen? I'm not able to share the screen. My screen. Okay. Can you enable me to share my screen? Okay. As it keeps going on, right? As I'm getting approved to share my screen, I let's have like we have seen so many tools, right? Like ChatGPT, Gemini, Quizly, Jamboard, Google's. How many of you have used Google Slides in your classroom teaching? How many of you have used Google Slides in your classroom teaching? Yes, type Y on the chat. If it is no, yes, yes. What are the facilities that you have? Kindly enable me to share screen, please. The organizers. Yes. What you all would have used PowerPoint, right? All would have used PowerPoint. What is some basic difference that you see between a PowerPoint and that you use in Google Slides? Sherry, ma'am? I'm not able to share my screen. All right, as they enable me to share screen, can some of you share? Uh, what is the difference? You can unmute and speak. What is the
Hello,
difference?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm not able to share my screen, ma'am. Host is disabled. Can you make me as co-host?
Share screen.
No, if you make me as co-host, I'll be able to share my screen.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. The technical part is getting set it up, and can one of
Okay.
you
Right.
unmute it? No, not yet. All right.
1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Can you tell me? Yeah, more than one person can use the slides. And thank you, Priscilla ma'am and Dr. Suhachitra ma'am. And Google Slide is cloud based. It's always available on your Google Slides, and you can collaborate, especially when you go giving a project presentation for a group, right? Especially if you're going to have 5 students. Many a times we do find only certain students keep performing well, and others they just sail away with the group. All right, for them you can define the number of slides, like 1 and 2 for the first person, 3 and 4 for the second person, and you could evaluate it, right? And you can evaluate it, you can ask question answers, right? Lot of add-ons are like slide go so much and so more that you can use it, right? So the first tool that we are going to see today is how many of you use Canva? Yes, no? Yes. For what purpose you use Canva in teaching sector? In teaching sector. For presentation, yes. For flyers, for poster making. Okay. To design certificates and brochures. Too good. Then I'm going to ask you another question. See, this is a development program, right? When a child is born, we see the child is small. As they grow, we see a growth and the development. So, and again, also I see faculty development program, and the end, there should be some growth and development. I'm going to ask you the second question. How many of you, please feel free to share, how many of you have not used Canva tool? Not used. Type Y on the chat. If you have not used, type Y on the chat. Feel free to answer. All right. Those who have done, I've got, yes, I've got it from one professor, others. All right. Yes, please. Yes, two others. Only today and tomorrow you're going to have FTPs. Other days, imagine that on from 24th you're going to be free. Yes, only from 3 they've said they've not used. Others, if you have not used, type Y on the chat. All right. We are never free. Yes, it always. Even when I was heading the department, I always hear, right, from faculties. Hello, ma'am. They have not allowed to share the screen, ma'am. Now only it has done. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now it's done. Let me share my screen with you. All right. Okay. Let's play. What will replace this question mark? Answers on chat. 30 seconds will be the timer. Well, you can post that's timer for 30 seconds. You can post the answers on the chat. What will replace? Yes, please. Just logical. It's not actual additions. What will replace the question mark? Answers on chat, please. Yeah. 30-second timer is done. Anybody? At least I'll give you another 30 seconds. Do you want to have a try? Do you want to have a try? Yes, please. All right. 5. All right. I've got two answers. 5. Let me. 4. All right. Just logical, not technical. Can Lakshmi Devi ma'am explain your answer, please? Can unmute and speak. Dr. Lakshmi Devi, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. 3 into 1, 3. 6 into 2, 12. So only 2 is being written. 4 into 6, 24. 4. 7 into 6, 42. 2 is written. So 5 into 4, 20. 0.
Zero on the one space. A big. You're from which department, ma'am?
Then BCA.
BCA. A big round of applause to Lakshmi Devi, ma'am, for giving the right answer. Right. The answer is zero. Like multiply both the numbers and take only the units digit on the right side. All right. So thank you so much, and forget. Let's move on to the next one. Right. Find the next three letter of the sequence. Answers on chat. Quick, 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 quick. Yes, please. Answers on chat. UENEE. All right. Keep responding. Whatever is the answer is fine. Let's see to it. What would be the answers? Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you, Preeti ma'am, for answering. Others? We've got 51 faculties here. All right. Yes, please. Others? Fill the next three letter of the sequence. Just have a try. Sunita ma'am, can you explain how it is ENT? Sunita ma'am, can
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
All right, ENT 8, 9, 10. A big round of applause to Sunita ma'am. Right? Thank you so much, Sunita ma'am, for your brilliant answers, and Lakshmi Devi ma'am for your correct answer on the first question. Right? Always in teaching I use this, right? Sister, any classes, even when I was being a professor, the first 3 to 5 minutes I have any real time stories or something that is done. So here in both you need to process, right, before that you're going to uh, answering these questions, right? Even when you use AI tools, see, there are bundles of tools, right? There's not one specific tool that I can say that will fit for all, right? There are bundles and bundles of tools available. But one thing, when you use an AI tool for your teaching profession, one thing that is mandatory that I would tell, we need to practice, we need to prepare what we are going to present to the students, and also it is going to be effective or not. Like last year alone I would have taken like more than 350 sessions, right, in colleges, in schools, and corporates, and around the world. So I keep practicing different types which is more effective, right? In both these questions, a lot of you have to think logically. Making people engaging is very important. One word that I want to tell when you use an AI tool in teaching, can you all type on the chat engaging? Can you all type on the chat engaging? Right? Engaging is something very, very, very important when we use an online tool or AI based tools for your teaching, learning, and evaluation. Like the most important piece, preparation, practice, and how are we going to present, what is the sequence that we are going to present. All right. Yesterday at the end of the session, there were a few faculties who asked me, I'm sorry, I didn't remember your name, but I still remember the question of two faculties who asked me how to generate questions, right? How to generate questions using mathematical notations. I don't remember the name because there are so many names, right? So, Priya Evangeline or Priya Bethel. All right. See, this is the way, right? Can ChatGPT generate math question paper with notation on differentiation, right? So I asked, and then it gave answers like this. All right. Who had asked, you can unmute and speak. And I've generally given a general question. All right. You can make it more specific, right? You can make it more specific. On the beginning, I asked a question paper for probability and statistics for semester 3. All right. And you can think of a specific topic and what is that you want to evaluate, right? What is that you want to evaluate with the students, right? So this is the way of generating, right? the questions to the students, right? Questions to the students. All right. Is that answered your question? I've just given a very very general thing, right? For here's I have not defined the marks. You need to define the marks, right? And all right, and I've given a very broad with notations, right? Only I've given like that. Can you see? And when you make it specific, you'll be getting the answer. Is that answered the question of the ma'am who asked yesterday? Yes, no? All right. All right. And there was next question by another faculty. And again, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, Annie, ma'am. And I forgot the name, but the question was how to use maps for students, right? Is my question right? Right. So there's a tool called, I'll just put these on the chat. All right, and you can find it out here. You can explore the map, right? There are galleries, right? And the best part, probably if I'm going to take this place, right, you can use it for exploration, right? You can use it for exploration, right? And also if you want for specific, see, it comes with, if you want to teach Himalayas, right? This is the imaginary soundscape. Take a walk by using AI tools. And also, you can explore maps with the sound, right? And also, see, this is for this manual is for social science, right? For social science, they've given like lot of I can share this link, you can download it, and a lot of tools are given for AI based tools, right? So you can find it out how to use it, and I've given a few of it, right? And I've given a few of it. Okay, it's asking. Okay, I'm making you, ma'am, as co-host so that you can admit people, and it keeps coming, right? All right, and there's one more tool that I used it. I can share it with you on marking the maps. Was this your question, ma'am? All right. So there are a lot of other tools are also available. Is that answered your question? Right, we'll move on to the next tools, right? We'll move on to the next tools. That's for how people use it. Oh, it stopped sharing. Um, okay. Or to make children mark, I'll give you the next tool. Okay, let's stop sharing. I'll share screen. This is another tool, right? Let me open the chat and check it out. All right. Map to make students mark places on map, right? This is another mapchart.net, right? Mapchart.net. I'll give the link on the chat. All right. Uh, Arulmadi ma'am, sorry, I don't know. Arokya ma'am.
Arokya ma'am.
All right. So here, as you hover over, it will show if it is Russia, and this for the next country. If you want to change color, if you want to make it like India, all right, and if you want to what kind of border you want, or you want to show US states, right, and splits the UK, or what kind, or you want to show major cities, then it shows major cities. And once you can teach, then you can also download it, right? You can also download it, and once it is done, you can give clear all. You can share it with students to make them learn where is China, right, in India, and so much and so more. This is an example of world map, right? There are more maps available. You can check it out and figure it out. All right. If you want it only for India, then you can teach. See, can you hover over, and also here it will show state names, right? If you want to have state names, there are different layouts available and different labels. Is whether it answered your question, ma'am? Thank you. Ma'am suggests some AI tools to create activities related to particular topics. ChatGPT Gemini is one of the tool, and where you can list out some activities. And today's session will be seeing what are the other activities that you are going to have it, and you are going to explore it, right? All right. All right. So far, so good. All right. Let's move on to the first tool, that's live pool, right? There are so many different kinds of pools that you can create, right? I use this a lot, right? I hope my entire screen is shared with you, right? If yes, type yes on the chat. Can you see direct pool? Yes. Thank you so much. All right, here I'm going to create a pool. And what is the question that I want to ask? I want to ask a single choice or multiple choice question, or like there's more than one answer for the question, right? I'm going to ask whether the session whether the session on AI tools for learning, uh, sorry, for learning, teaching. Just I want to know how people are. It's totally going to be anonymous by Doreen Robin is useful, right? And then I can give yes, no, or maybe. All right. You can ask whatever polls you would like to have, and as you give it, it will ask you. There's no registration. There's no registration. All right. And you can give an email ID. I'm going to give email ID, and it will send, right? And here I can start the poll. Before that, I want you to learn how it works, right? Directpoll.com. I just gave one question. Then beneath, I have given an email, right? I've given an email. So I would have got an email here, right? Direct poll. This link will be back to your. So where is your the voting for audience? I'm going to share it to you. This is this part of it, right? This part. Vote link for audience should be shared to the participants, to the students. I repeat it. This voting link should be, and this is the result link, right? Result link to display. And the first link is there. You start the poll. Can you see here? Start. Listen carefully. There are three things. One is to start. I'm going to start the poll. Then only the students will be able to answer. And the second is where you share this link for the participants to give their response. It is totally going to be anonymous. And the third is this link where you are going to show to the participants, right? You're going to show to the participants the result of it. All right, can you all click on the link? When you click on the link, you get like this, and you can give yes, no, because after I start this poll, can you see here? I can pause it or stop it, right? It's still on. I've got response from 4 people. Others? Yes, please. All right. I've got answers from 20. So we can know how many active participants are here out of 53. All right. Just a click of it. Is this easier to get answers from students, or what is that they think about it? All right. Yes. All right. Now I will share this link to you. Right? Can you all practice now asking one question? And you can send, once you give a question, you get a mail on your email what you're going to give, and you can give the vote link to on the chat so that others will be able to respond you back. You can see the results, and this link you have to use it to start it. Shall we? First step, you have to go. Now I'm going to stop it. Like 27 has answered, so I know there are 27 active participants. Right, I'm going to stop it. So once it is stopped, furthermore, you will not know it, right? So once it is started, I can see how many of them have answered. I've stopped it. There is also a QR code that you can share it to the participants before you start. All right. So now I've given the link on the chat. All right. I want you all to open it. Right, ask a question and share the voting link, on the chat, so that let me see how many of you have prepared questions. Yes, any doubts you can ask me. Good, I can see 3 4 people. All right, and first person, you need to start. Click on the first link. Click on the first link and start. Who's the first person? Bless you, ma'am. Second person I can see, Corilla. Do you like to eat ice cream? Definitely yes. Oh, sorry, I've not shared screen. I'll share the screen. Good. Here you need to start first, ma'am. Bless you, ma'am. You need to start. All right. Let me try one. Arul Madi, ma'am. Yeah, you need to start. The first link you need to click and start. Yeah, Karishma, right. Do you feel that inclusion of AI in the classroom will enhance students? Yes. Right. Nazim. Yeah, you need to start it. There will be three links. Yeah, Quizbot is an AI tool to generate question paper. Yes. Thank you. Some of you have started it. Some of you need to start. Any doubts? You once you prepare it, you get a link like this. How do you start it? You get the first link, click on the first link, and here there is start, right? And here also you'll get it like vote to and the results, right? The results is the administration link and where I've sent it, and it will be open for 29 days, and you can keep creating it, right? You can have single choice and also you can have multi choice, and you want to show it in percentage or only mark the correct answer. It's not marking correct answer, so I'm not doing it. If it is marked, you have to mark which is the correct answer, then the students would be able to do it. If you want them to give some hide answers while polling, that is also fine. All right, you can delete or you can have it. All right, any doubts? I can see so many of you have already posted it. All right. What the best way, you create the link, you get your email ID, you get on your email ID. The first link is to start, the second link is to share with the participants to vote, the third link, the result link, is to show it on the presentation what is the answer all about. All right, any doubts? Any doubts? Yes, no? You're all very quiet. Yeah, thank you, Blessy ma'am. Yeah, you can, yeah, you have clicked start. Yeah, Hannah Ruben. I'm sorry, some of them I'm calling by name or some, no doubts, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Arul. Right. Thank you so much. Is it interesting? Like, who can open up your cameras? You can open up your cameras so that it will be good for us to have a face to face interaction. I always love to have a face to face interaction generally on online sessions, right? The next tool is Canva. How many of you have not used Canva? Only a few have said not used Canva. Canva is an excellent tool, right, for creating visual content, for collaborations, right? For collaborations, for group projects, right? And also for idea building, for brainstorming, like for infographics and interactive assignments and quizzes, lots and templates, for worksheets, for lesson plans, for presentation, right? Canva is such a wonderful tool, right? I use it for so many purposes, right? Especially when I come to teaching, there is something called for educate. For some is working only for premium, and some works for and some only works for free version, right? Say for example, if I want to have a brainstorming session, right? Brainstorming whiteboard, all right, and I want people to answer it, right? Maybe a mind map. What's your idea, right? Can one of you give a question? Let's have that in mind map and I'll see how everybody are going to engage on this. Yes, please. Any questions? It's not, I don't want to have one way. You can ask one question that you want to have. What's your main idea or topic that you want to discuss about? Something based with the AI and tools? Questions on chat. All right. How to develop our knowledge in the field of research? Can we have some questions based on AI tools and teaching? The future of AI tools or what challenges? So you can have an idea like this. So that will be the main idea I will share. Will AI change the world? Okay, that's a beautiful question. Will AI uh, change impact of AI on IT sector, on education sector? I keep training corporate, so it comes IT sector. Okay, so you can add an idea, awesome idea here, and you can add a relative idea, and you can have a sub idea. So here, you can see here. If you want to take, you can take it. You can duplicate it. All right, you can duplicate it. Here you can again duplicate. All right, so if you want to have an awesome idea, then you take the yellow one. If you want to if you want to take an awesome idea, take the blue one. Or if you want to take whatever it is, what color you want, add a related idea. All right, so impact of AI in education sector, right? This is what I'm going to share it with you. All right, maybe I rename it for WCC. So WCC AI tools I want to share. Okay, I'm going to share. Anyone can access this link because I don't have your email IDs or anything like that. And also, if you're going to have, you can put it on Google Classrooms. You can give it as an assignment. You can brand your templates. You can share it on social media. But now I'm going to share it to you, and everybody can access it now. All right. So click on the link given to you. The extras are here on the side. You can take one and start typing. All right, don't change the question alone. Yeah, I can see one person has come. Arul Jaya Shalini. Here it is not like it's not like other tools. It is not anonymous. Here you can see to it. Others, any doubts, any difficulties you face, you can let me know. Just click the link and come. Yeah, I can say Karishma, I can see Preeti. Only three have come. Just click the link and join in. Yes, I can see Biji ma'am, I can see Annie ma'am, Dr. Punita. I can see who's editing what. You can give an idea. You can just click it on and type it. I can see where Annie ma'am is going, and here I can see PM, Preeti, Punita ma'am. Can you see it involves a collaborative study? All right, especially with students. It is really wonderful. Beautiful. Beautiful to see engaging audience. Beautiful. I can see 11, 12, 13, 14 of you are there. Any difficulties you face, kindly put it onto the chat. Let me figure it. Used for creating assignments, presentation. Thank you, Preeti ma'am. Yeah, workshops for students. Yeah, you can you use it. You can duplicate it, create a line, add a related idea, add a sub idea. All right. Okay, it's on mute. All right. Sometimes it becomes. All right. Okay. Can you see within few minutes? You can see a directive collaboration. Right, makes everything easy. Thank you so much. Is it wonderful? When you take sessions, when you give and some activity time, you can create an open time, because when you ask them to submit it, I know people mostly they don't submit, right? That's what even I during the session people do it, and after that they find it difficult to complete it. All right, and okay. Is it wonderful? Like brainstorming for mind mapping, right? You can use it, right? You can use it. I can see. Um, all right. So this collaboration study. What is your analysis? The objectives, right? So much and so more. So much and so more, right? You can see view an unread comment. Okay, some of them have done a comment. All right. So when you take sessions, you can share it to people. I generally share it to people because mostly when I take sessions on webinars or seminars, I keep it as an open link. I keep it as a open link so that people can do it. Or if you want to change colors, you can think of changing some vibrant colors that you like that may look good, whatever it is, and you can engage audience. Is it engaging people? Like I can see beautiful answers, right? And helps them, works them, used for creating assignments, improves accuracy, makes things very easy, and so much and so more. All right, let's come out of it. So we have seen tools. What are the two tools? First tool we saw, for a social map, and chat gpt to be used for mathematical derivation. And third tool is direct poll. And the fourth tool that we have seen is what's the tool? Fourth tool, Canva, right? Fourth tool is Canva. Any doubts till now? Are these tools interesting? Yes, no? All right. So, yesterday we saw a question paper generator. What was the question paper generator? Quizly, like multiple choice question. I showed you how you can generate using video link. Do you remember it? What we saw yesterday? Kindly feel free to unmute. Sometimes it becomes monotonous. All right. Do you remember? All right. And yeah, Quizly. Thank you, Karishma ma'am. And today we are going to see an AI powered question paper generator, right? Question paper generator. This is opexams.com, right? opexams.com. It has got different choices that you can see here: a multiple choice question, a true or false question, an open question. You can copy and paste content. Generally there's a content here, right? If I'm going to ask an open question, then it will generate an open question. What is the area of Ukraine? From the concept, you can make people to read, or once you take it from the text. Or if you want to have a true or false, how many options? It's only true or false, and then you can click generate. Can you see? And here you can copy and paste, right? Here you can copy and paste. Let me take any content that I do have in my docs. All right. Okay. I'm thinking I have a paper, like it's on big data analytics. Something. I'm going to just copy this for showing the demonstration, right? I can have a multiple choice, which language you want, right? Say, for example, if you want to have in Filipino, if you want to have it in Spanish, right? Whatever is the language. See, there is Tamil. I'm going to have three options. And then I'm going to generate question. I'm generating question using Tamil. The link is opexams.com. Can you see? All right, because I've given it. And if I want it in English, or whatever is the language, say for example, if you're going to take multi for students of a different country, or you're going to take sessions, online teaching, this is very wonderful too. You can give your concept, and also you can give what topic, right? One of you, can you see what is the purpose of sentimental analysis? All right, what's the scalability? Map reduce is the technology that we use there. All right, thank you. I want one of you to give me a question where I'm going to generate this using a topic. What topic will the questions test? What's the topic? I want you to give me. You're in the teaching field, and what is the topic that you taught today? If you had class today, yes, and put the topic, share the topic on the chat. Fast.
Youngsters' involvement in politics.
Youngsters' involvement. Okay, sorry. Youngsters' involvement in politics. Sorry. All right, you want to have an open-ended question or multiple choice? Let's go for an open-ended. We have Easy, medium, and hard. Let me generate it hard. Let's see. How can young people overcome barriers such as lack of experience and resources? Right? Volunteering. In what ways individuals can contribute fresh perspective? All right. And it has generated so many questions on this. How can education institution and youth organization be instrumental? Is it wonderful? I've given the link on the chat. Try for some topics that you handle or some copy and paste it. This tool is OP exam. Hmm. Yes. Any doubts till now? You can ask me. I hope you're all trying. I hope no one is preparing dinner now. Anybody watching this session from your kitchen? I know it's going to be 8. Ukraine. Okay, you have generated a question, true or false? Thank you, Preeti ma'am. You're such an involved staff in the session. Thank you, Biji ma'am. Okay, try to explore. It's very easy. Click the link and just generate it and exploring it. It would be useful sometime or the other. Maybe not now, you think, but these tools, equipping ourselves is very important. The learning outcome is very important. That is what I use it in all my sessions. What is the people they learn, not more. At least what they learn, they're able to work on. How does supervised learning differ from unsupervised learning? Thank you so much. On labeled data, on unlabeled data. Good, good, Arulmati ma'am. All right. Any doubts? Others are trying. Any difficulties you face? Kindly do ask me. I would like to encourage people. See, everybody, we are not on part of it, but it is much needed to ask questions if you find any difficulty and so much and so more. That's the best part of learning. Any doubts, anyone? In opexam.com? Shall we move on to the next tool? All right. Yes, I can see Dr. Vanita Williams. All right. So we have seen how to generate mathematical derivation using ChatGPT, map marker, and also real-time places. We saw how to use Canva. Then we have seen how to collaborate for brainstorming and live pool, right? And the fifth tool is OP exam. So we have, is it possible to attach files instead of pasting paragraphs? All right. Yesterday I showed you a tool. Here there's something called bulk generate. Can you see here, ma'am? Is my screen shared? Bulk generate. You are able to see? Yeah. So here you can use link, you can upload PDF, you can give topics, you can give long text. The first thing is only paragraph, and here multiple three things it allows: multiple choice, true or false, open questions, and it is language, whatever is the language that you like. Sometimes you'll be an international facilitator, so this will help you to connect. All right. And on the next tool that we are going to see is how they're able to yeah, you can attach PDFs, and that using which you'll be able to generate questions. All right, is that answered my question? All right. I always feel happy when people ask questions and then you respond to it. Some of it I may know, some of it I may not know. Right, every session is a good learning session. All right, let's move on to the next tool. Right, this is one of the most wonderful tool that I love to work on with. It's interactive AI slides. Right, how many of you find creating PowerPoint is quite difficult for you? If it is difficult, type Y on the chat. Creating a PowerPoint slide for your session, you find it not much interesting, or you find it time consuming. I know some people keep working on what is the slide design that they're going to do it, right? Yeah, it is time consuming. Some of them, what design to do, how to do, how not to do, right? And I know anybody has worked with this tool called QReport. Yes, no? If you have, no, all right, this is such a wonderful tool that I always use it, and I really love using QReport. Right, QReport is such a beautiful tool that mostly I use it. Right, here you can generate, listen carefully, AI based questions, right? AI based slides, all right, according to your subject, right? Accordingly how you want to work on with. All right, so you want to generate a full lesson. Let's start generating a full lesson. Can one of you give me yeah, yes, for some we need to pay it, right? For some, yesterday I gave you one more tool, Quizly, that you can use it. But if you want to go for an advanced feature, generally I brainstorm 2 to 3. I have an hands-on with 2 to 3 tools before I present it to the audience. Already, especially I think AI in teaching, I would have taken more than 100 plus sessions. So every session I take, even that is what I was telling with Serin ma'am. I'll just ask what people need to know, right? And then if they know it, then I move on to the next tools that we work on with. Like, it is sometimes it is not only the basic things; it is unpaid. Others it is paid. All right. Right. I want one of you to give me a title, a topic that you're going to handle, and you want to generate an AI based. Otherwise, let me take this from professional development. The topic is the same topic, shall I give? AI tools for learning, teaching, and evaluation. I'm asking it, and that's what I said. It will not always be right. Being faculties, there nobody can replace you. You need to know the correctness of it. I'm going to give do magic, right? The tool is QReport. Jesus. By the time it is generating, any doubts? Can you put onto the chat what are the tools that we have seen in today's session? Can you generate it? Sorry, can you share it on the chat? Yes. Yes, OP exams. What are the other tools? Map, yeah. Livepool, Canva, Direct Pool, yeah. Map chart. So beautiful. Lakshmi Devi ma'am has captured every link of it. That's really wonderful. Thank you so much. I always find attending sessions for students is quite easy. Whatever we say, they keep responding, especially for faculties. You would have seen onto my YouTube channel, I share my YouTube channel, right? I have handled sessions of both 3 hours for faculties. And yeah, you are such an amazing participants. All right, now you can see it is, I just gave the title, right? Um, and what color you'd like, then you can add that color, right? So, and here you can see transforming learning education tools. Can you see here present? I can present it. Learning, teaching, sorry, evaluation is a spelling mistake here. And illustrations are made by AI. So it has come to the first slide. Let me move on to the second slide. It says it is created by AI so that they may have mistakes. All right. So what is AI? Is little smart helper. It's fair in grading and so much and so more. So if you want to ask participants, right, it generates the questions. How you, what is AI often compared in the context of learning? If you want to ask people, then I will. I can you see there's an option. I want you all to join now. You can give, just open your mobile, use your mobile, type query.live. I've given the link on the chat to join. If you want require real names, okay, 9 of you have joined. Waiting for others to join. All right, 11 of you have joined. What about others? All right, I'm going to show the options. Yeah. There is timer here. It's 1 minute. I've started it. Those who have joined can answer. I can see if there is no time, if the people have not, I can see one, two, has, four has responded. Seven has responded. I want to increase 30 seconds. find people are not responding, then I can increase. But I can see 8 of you have responded. Out of 61, only 11 have joined. Right? People have responded. Change who join. Takes the name because of governance. Five, four, three of you have not responded. Then one more. All right. So what is artificial intelligence? Right? So it's compared to a smart helper, a calculator, an encyclopedia. So most of them have given the answer as a smart. So it generates a slide along with polls, right? Along with polls. And there are different activity that it does, right? One thing, it is giving you a choice and trying to get from audience and how is AI in your study routine, and how what is the benefits of personalized learning. It's like having a coach and so much and so more. You can edit the slides, right? Yeah, you can use it for tutoring, for analytics, for virtual assistants. And it is giving another activity. Reflect on a time when you felt a learning experience was particularly effective for you. What elements made it so successful? Can you identify any aspects of adaptive or personalized learning in that experience? All right, sit together in pairs on this task. Here we cannot sit in pairs. I find 12 of you have joined. Just click the link that is given on the chat, so that everyone can join. I can see 61 people on the session today. All right, I strongly encourage others also to join. All right, and I'm going to start it now. Before, it was giving you a choice and you are answering. I can see 12 of you have joined. It is going to be drawing, right? It is 3 minutes, right? I'm going to give you probably 2 minutes, or if you want to have 3 minutes, also 2 minutes 30 seconds. Each of you, you have it, or if you're connected, you have it on the This is the link you can follow. All right. I've got 12 drawings, right? I've got 12 drawings. Let's see the drawings now. Can you see what others have posted? Yeah, I can see you. Yes, it is taking time to process your drawings. The question was reflect on a time uh, where a learning experience was particularly effective. Alright, it is taking time to process all your drawings. If you want to hide it, you can hide it. But I wait for time where let's see your answers. It is taking a lot of time. It is processing your drawings. All right, so let's move forward. And here you can see it is taking its own. Consider the role of a teacher in classroom, utilizing AI-driven analytics. How might this technology, right? There are different methods that it generates the questions, right? It generates questions, and also what are the uses, which of the following is not a benefit of using AI. I can show options. AI can increase the time it takes code, or it makes its own choice, right? It's a poll, right? It's a slide. It's again a poll. What are the some critical considerations when integrating AI, right? And here it's an exit ticket, right? AI and tools, virtual assistants enhance. How might this intelligent tutoring system change the role of human teachers in the classrooms, right? And that's the end of the lesson. Can you find it interesting? And how people have participated, right? Who has not participated and who have participated, the questions given, right? What are the responses that you can show only students that did not participate? And here I made it like only a few have given the names, others have not given names. All right. Is it wonderful to see? Yes. And also you can share it, like you can copy the link and you can also download reports. All right, you can share it on social media. Generally we don't share it. Generally it shows the drawing, but today it is taking time. Let me share the link on the chat. You can try QReport, explore for a few minutes. QReport.com. As I said, don't log in using Google, but rather, oops, I've given it only for them. Any doubts till now? Are you exploring? Yes? Is this tool new for you? Is it nice? Is, yes, thank you. And also, you can edit, all right? You can edit the slides, right? You can edit the slides if you want to give any other options. You have the choice of editing it. You have the choice of editing slides too. Any doubts till now? Any questions till now? And generally, you can delete the second one. You can delete slides, whatever it is not needed. I think these are not needed. Yes. Any questions till now? All right. Your AI tool that can auto generate slide given it's on docs, PDF. Here also you have got an option called upload. You can give your own PPT or dot key or PDF. Dr. Soumya ma'am, and also you can edit activity. Say for example, you want to edit activity, you want to increase time, or you want to add number of poll options, or what activity you want to have a word cloud or a drawing or open question. That is also fine. These are the different activities it is incorporating. Or if you want to upload some media, you can do it. Or if you want to change backgrounds, you can do it, but it's not that good. If you want to translate languages, but it needs to be paid, right? If you want to add anything new, that's fine. All right. Any questions till now? So, what are the different tools we have seen in today's session? Q Report, Canva, right? Canva, most of you would have known about it. OP generators, all right. And you have seen about Liverpool and generating questions using mathematical notations and maps. All right. How many of you have used Bamboozle? Yes, no? Yes or no? No. All right. This is a wonderful tool to have games, right? With this, we will. So, easy way to make your own teaching games, right? This is Bamboozle, right? I give the link on the chat. Right. So, you can search for games that you want, right? See for what games that you want to keep it, right? You can have games. Let's see if you want to have a missing word, right? So I've just taken a very simple English one, right? Missing word. You can create your own games, but I'm here. The game code is this. If I want to share, uh, I'm copying the link. I'm giving it to you all, right? And now I'm going to, there are three things before we play. You can share it to Google Classroom on Facebook or email or WhatsApp. All right. And on slideshow, if you want to have, you can have it. What's the missing word? I've given the link. Let me see how many of you are joining. And if you want to study, there is an option called studying. Right? I try different foods, but I never eat dash because I don't like. The answer is burger. If you want to learn, right, you can make it, right. And this is to learn. And now I'm going to give the play. Play for free. What are the options, right? It gives you different options. What grid size you want, what themes you want. All right. Questions only, or say the answers and hit. All right. So I'm going to hit it on. I hope you would have got the link. If you're going to have two teams, you can have it. In art class, we get to draw, dash, or paint. What is the options? I've given the link. Can you join with the link? If you click the link, you get like this. Right? How many teams you want? I'm going to have only one team. What options? Anyone can answer. Right? These are plus means it goes only with marking, power ups, right? The themes and quizzes. And you can ask them to share the answers, right? You can ask them to share the answers. All right. Yes. So like this also you can present it, right? If you want to present it as a slideshow, if you want to present it as a slideshow, and also you can create your own games plus new, right? And a game, and you can give plus games. You want to choose it from image, or you want to choose it from an URL or Quizlet or Kahoot games. We can import via URL. Say for example, some URL they've given. I'm going to import via URL. Then I can make it as a game. All right. Some it is more attractive, right? More you practice, you'll be able to work on with this, right? Bamboozle, right? Any doubts? Did you learn something new? I always tell in my session, the way you step in will not be the way that you step out. All right. Any questions? Any doubts? No. Thank you. Any questions? You can put it on. Let's play the Menti game. Let's see who will be the winner today. I'll put it on the chat, the link. All right. Click on the link. Waiting for others to join. All right. I hope people are joining. Hopefully, you're able to see my screen. 18 have joined out of 62. What about others? Yes. This week itself full of AI sessions. First session I had with Christopher's College faculties, then with almost 300 students. And then I've got different talks on different topics on AI, cybersecurity with you. Yeah, and again tomorrow I will be at WCC for a physical session for the students. So this week mostly it's on AI and tools was my sessions. So I always say expect the unexpected in life. Right, in 2015, I was being the professor and head in Loyola Ecam College of Engineering. April 30th, I had parents' meeting. I just had a fever. I was not able to walk. And then I came back home. Being a HOD, a lot of things that you need to figure it out. The next day I had an inspection. We do children ministry. In that I had an inspection. I said they'll come morning May 1, 2015. All right, I went to the restroom, after which I was not able to walk. They carried me to hospital, and I became paralyzed below my hip. And the doctor said I'll not be able to walk for life. My both hands didn't work, below beneath I didn't work. 13 days I was in ICU and hospital, and then I came back home. And they took MRI, CT concentrated, so much and so more. And they said I will not walk for life. I can walk only through wheelchair. But Bible verse says, what is not possible with man, it is possible with God. Praise God. Even my toe didn't work. I was in catheter for 40 days, and God miraculously healed me. My mother is a woman of prayer, and everybody prayed. Most of them prayed. Prayer can move mountains, right? And July, my toes started moving little. In August, I started walking a little with the walker. And God is so good. Last year alone, in 2023, I delivered 300 plus sessions. When you deliver sessions only in webinar, we sit. Other sessions we stand. And always I'm grateful to God. Always try to be grateful to God for all the goodness that God has given. All right, let's play the Menti game. Answer fast. Direct pool allows. Thank you, Nazeen. Multiple choice, single choice, no choice. What's the answer? 16 of you have answered. It allows multiple choice and also single choice. You remember? Thank you, Dr. Esther. Can you see? I told you, right? You can have single choice and also multiple choice. Only two have answered it, right? Let's see who are the two. Thank you, Karishma. Ma'am. Lizzie, ma'am, is the fastest, and second is Lakshmi Devi, ma'am. Third is Cordelia, ma'am. All right, let's move on to the second question of the day. Yes, QReport enable teachers to create attractive in minutes. QReport. Thank you, Preeti, ma'am. It's the healing from God. Amen. All right, 24 of you. Yes, it is 100% evaluation is right. Everybody have given the right answer. Let's see who's on the first place. Easy ma'am is on the first place, Lakshmi Devi ma'am on the second place, and Cordelia ma'am on the third place. Let's move on to the third question for the day. The easiest way to make your own teaching games. What tool we have seen today? Mhm. It's Bamboozle, right? Bamboozle. Thank you, Lakshmi Devi ma'am on the first place. Cordelia ma'am on the second place. I don't know who's SJ. SJ ma'am is on the third place. And somebody you have not renamed. Menti has taken its own name. It's Tiger Baby is the fastest. Let's move on to the fourth passion of the day. Brainstorming was used in Canva in collaboration. Whether you are all able to do it, we have done that simple activity. There are so many activities in Canva that you can do it. Yes. Most of you have given the right answer. Let's see who's on the first place. All right, Hola Hope is the fastest. Lakshmi Devi ma'am first place, second place SJ ma'am. I don't know who's SJ ma'am, and third is Dr. V Sharon Philomena ma'am. The final question that is going to define who's the winner of the day. All right, which of the following design types is not offered in Canva? Right, social media graphics or 3D modeling or business cards, which is not. 25 out of 61, 26 responses. It is. You can make a lot of social media graphics, Instagram posts. We don't have much time. If you tell me to teach Canva, I can teach it for 3 to 4 hours. All right. And let's see who's the winner of the day. All right, Lakshmi Devi ma'am, big round of applause. You're the winner of the day. SJ ma'am is the fastest, and Sharon ma'am is on the third place. Can you unmute and share your experience, ma'am? Lakshmi Devi ma'am. Others can, yeah. I give this time.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a interactive session, and I'm happy to learn many tools today. And then we'll apply the same for the students also, make them to be interactive in classes.
Yes, thank you
Thank you,
so
ma'am. Thank you
much.
so much.
That's the major part of it, right? That's the main part of it, making it workable
Yes,
for
ma'am. Sure.
students. Thank you, Lakshmi Devi, ma'am. I'm giving the link. Click on the link and just give your name and one line about this today's session. How was it useful for you? 5 star is the top star, and you can click the link and give your feedbacks onto it. How was the session? Right? I always feel when it is fresh, it is so good. You can just click the link, just take a minute. You can specify your name and your college name and what is your one new learning. What is your one new learning? Thank you. I got it from Margaret ma'am, Annie ma'am, Karishma ma'am. It was good. You can tell what it is good all about. Like the students from Madanapalli, they came to our company yesterday for IV. Yes, tomorrow morning at the WCC evening, Auxilium College, like 100 plus students are coming for an IV back again. Like what do we do at CIRF? It's Computational Intelligence Research Foundation. It's a Section 8 company, right? We have registered under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. Some of the faculties have been already collaborated with us. We have got testimonies like from your college, like some of them they visited and they've got what we do, they know about the research and development. We work on 4 pillars: research, development, education, and training. Like we have collaborated with Sherin ma'am, Martina ma'am, Mahalakshmi ma'am. There's one more ma'am. All right. So contribute to nation building through innovative mentoring and research driven transformation. That's our vision, right? Because innovative mentoring is more, we were focused for corporates, college students and faculties, school students and faculties. During the pandemic, myself and my husband, we have trained more than 8,000 faculties around the world how to use Google Classroom and online tools, right? We started evangelizing about Google Classroom right from 2017. That was not much invited during pandemic. Yeah, many of them started using it, and we are a Section 8 company. As I said, we are 12 NGO DARPAN certified. Myself, the founder and director. Basically, I'm a data scientist working on and keynote speaker in conferences and sessions, and I'm a machine learning, deep learning trainer. Formerly, I was working with the different colleges. Both of us are goodwill. My husband is working as professor and dean, and he is one of the director at CIRF, and he's working on innovation. He's a research supervisor at Anna University. Both of us are goodwill ambassadors for Plastic Free Tamil Nadu. So I request you all to avoid using single-use plastic, right? We have a school in Ayanavaram, so last week we had 600 students walking around Ayanavaram for 1 hour with pledges. We trained the students not to use plastic tiffin box, plastic spoons, and single-use plastic. After they put it in practice, we have taken them. At CIRF, for objective for students to later training on latest technologies. For researchers, we give one-to-one guidance from ideation to publication. For us, ethics is very important. Nothing is ready made here. Even when students come for final projects, we train them and they develop it. Nothing will be given from our side. For me, education ethics is more important. People who have collaborated with me, they know pretty well how we work on with. They've got testimonials. You can ask about CIRF and about me in your institutions. For institutions, we work as trusted partners and for training and making students job ready. We have trained almost 7,000 plus students. We help them in demand technology, right, to build up their careers, hands-on projects. Now I'm evangelizing to make them product more than projects, right, for career guidance. And these are our major training stacks: data science and website development and AI-based websites and machine learning and artificial intelligence. We have like 15 days internship, 30 days and 3 months internship, knowledge management tools and techniques using ontology, cybersecurity force, and LaTeX is a tool. I feel many of the faculties we have to be trained onto that, how to write journal papers, right? It's very simple, but once you learn, you'll be able to do. We train on blockchain technologies and digital education tool is that one part. Yeah, yeah. A few of your faculties visited Siram College. Yes, sir told, husband told that. Yeah, a set of faculties from WCC visited, and that's really good to hear from you. All right, by 2021 to 25, the global R&D is outsourcing is going to be 7.8, and we work on if you have got an ideation, we enable you to train. We'll be training what technology best suits, and we will be trained how to develop it, and end-to-end support will be given. Paper publication, we train how to write papers, and publication is up to you. For Google Scholar, we help publication with the collaborators at free of cost. And for patent filing, whether functional prototype could be patent or not. All right, the areas of research are new algorithms and big data and machine learning, data mining, bioinspired genetic algorithms, swarm intelligence, predictive modeling, and Hadoop framework, cloud computing, data visualization, and AI-based healthcare analytics. We have worked with 200 plus institutions, right? As a training partner, we work as a research partner and also for Center of Excellence, right? Setting up Center of Excellence. These are some of the courses that we are giving for the institutions. 20 hours, 40 hours, and so much and so more, right? For faculty development that we're doing now, right? For data analysis, and the hours could be customized accordingly. And these are, we develop softwares, we develop websites and mobile application G Suites and AI-based web application and knowledge management databases. And these are certain institutions that we have already worked on with. And once in 2 months, we go around Chennai, right? We travel around 3 to 4 hours, see people who are living on the streets. We provide them bed sheets, or some months we provide them food, dresses, and water bottles. Some of them they don't have legs. It's not that we are doing something more that I would like to share. You can see this person; he doesn't have one leg. All right, here both legs are not being there. And whatever I want to share is you try to do something for the good, for the upliftment, and evangelize students. You've got beautiful people at your hand. You can do, and you are doing it. I do know it, and you can do it more. This is my contact details. If you have got questions or any more, you can contact to us. All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity being given. Oh, any questions? We can take it up. Otherwise, over to the organizers. Welcome, ma'am. This is a YouTube channel. If anybody is interested, you can subscribe and you can learn to it, right? Anything much needed. Thank you. Welcome all. Any questions?
Thank you, ma'am. Any queries? Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend a sincere vote of thanks to Dr. Doreen, the resource person, principal madam, organizers, attendees, and so on. Madam, your expertise, dedication, and active participation have made this event a resounding success. We are grateful for your valuable contributions, engaging discussions, and meaningful connections hosted during these past 2 days. Your commitment to advancing knowledge and fostering collaboration is truly commendable. Thank you for your unwavering support and enthusiasm, and we look forward to future endeavors together. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Welcome all. God bless. Bye bye.
Thank you.